In this video, I want to take a look at the difference between data and metrics. To do that, I want to bring an example from the book, Data Analytic Basics for Managers. There was this organization that was trying to build a campaign to create donations for young people in disadvantage. And they wanted to be able to have donations of sport items, sport gear, for these young people. And to do this, they made a YouTube campaign and YouTube videos with some influencers. And when they launched these videos, they managed to get over 1 million views. So they thought, oh my God, we have a success here. Now, what they realized afterwards is that they only got a dozen of donations. So what happened here? Is this a success or was this a failure? Obviously, since the goal of the campaign was to get the donations, the whole campaign, the whole effort was a failure. However, if one focused only on the number of views, might say, well, this was a huge success, over 1 million views. This is, something big. However, the number of views is what we call a vanity metric. It's something that might make you feel good, but it's not really contributing to what the goals of the business are. This example is particularly interesting because of the vanity metric, the views. Because many times managers get really distracted by these metrics. They look good, you can put it in a presentation and impress people, but they are not really going to bring you to any real objective, to any real goal that you have planned for. Let me give you another example so you can better understand the difference between the data that you're gathering and the metrics or the KPIs. Let's take, for example, baseball. In baseball, a team needs players that can win games. By winning games, you can win the championship. And if you win the championship, you can increase your profitability. How was historically measured the ability of a team of winning games? Well, people were historically looking at the RBIs that a player had. RBIs is the percentage of time that a player is able to reach a base. Other metric that also was used in the past was how good looking was the player. If the player was good looking, well, chances were higher that people will follow him and will like him. However, with the inception of statistics in the game of baseball, you'd see that many teams began to slice data in a different way. And these new views of the data allow teams to find new ways of winning games. These new metrics, these new KPIs, were proxies towards victory. However, the date of the game, the number of RBIs generated, the players, did not change. What changed was the way of looking at the data. Teams who sliced data in a better way could find players that were undervalued, but at the same time that could perform really well in those metrics that actually matter. By doing this, teams increase their ROI. The end goal of many organizations is to increase their ROI. So let's try to find new ways of slicing and cutting data in effective ways.